Good afternoon, everybody. It's Mitch. I wanted to take some time and post a short little video here that I hadn't planned on doing, but I wanted to do this. As you know, about 3 weeks ago, I converted my unused drone YouTube channel and decided I was going to be a carnivore channel. I didn't know if that was a crazy idea or not, but I had this drone channel. I hadn't really posted anything for 2 years, had some subscribers, enough to at least hit YouTube criteria so I could live stream. And I just changed the name. A lot of people do that all the time. They just change the name of their channel. And I posted a video that was an announcement about what I was going to do. And I got 15 or 20 comments from some of the drone guys that I got to know, wishing me very well in it. And I did. I started. And I made that first video walking on the beach. And I posted it, and not a lot happened. I was disappointed. But I thought that you can't give up there. So I went. And it just so happens that the Keto Orlando Summit was happening in Orlando, which is about 60 miles from me, a week ago Thursday, or 2 weeks ago Thursday. And I had been getting email from them on and on and on, telling me, 1 month left to register, 2 weeks left to register. And finally, the day before the event, I said, I got nothing else to do. I'll go over there. So I registered. I got my car. I drove over there on Friday morning. And it really hadn't really started yet. They were just setting things up. And I sat myself down at a coffee shop right at the end of the hallway that leads to where the event was, and sat there for a while. And all of a sudden, here comes Ken Berry and Nisha, and they come walking along. And I don't know if I assaulted him, but I did stop him. And Nisha had to get ready for her speech, so she took off, and there was me and Ken Berry standing there. So we got talking, and of course we talked a little about carnivore. We talked a little about YouTube, and I complimented him because I really admire the guy. He's a big guy too. I mean, he's much bigger than he looks on the screen. And a nice guy, nice, genuine, just like you'd think he'd be. There's nothing. There's not a phony bone in his body. He's the real deal. And I told him about my little YouTube adventure. I told him what I was going to do. And I asked what he thought. And he told me, absolutely, he said, we don't have enough people spreading this message out there. And especially people that know something. So I was encouraged. He took out his cell phone. He pulled up my channel on YouTube on his cell phone. He subscribed to my channel. Not that he has any time to watch my videos, but it was flattering. And he left me a comment. The comment said, "Carnivore is the way." Okay. I pinned it. Anyway. And he went on his way to do his thing. And I went to the conference. I met a couple of other influencers that I had seen, and they're all really nice people. If you know who Dave Feldman is, I stood and talked to him for an hour about the studies he's doing on cholesterol right now. What scared me is I actually understood what he was saying. So that was a thing. Anyway, I went back to the conference again on Saturday and went to a couple more of the talks and went home, and I said, I'm going to get busy on this YouTube thing. And I went ahead and I created that video where I do the push-ups and put it out there, and nothing happened. And so I started digging back into what I knew about how to make thumbnails and how to title videos so that people would be interested. And I changed things around and got up the guts to actually post that picture of me with my shirt off on the front, which, if you knew the backstory to that, you'd wonder how the hell I ever did that, because all my life I was the fat, dumpy kid that wouldn't be seen in public without a shirt on. So that took a little courage to do that, but I figured, what the hell? So there we are. I figure if Anthony Chafee and Sean Baker can put pictures of themselves up on all their videos with no shirts on, so can the old guy here. So I did. And the story behind that picture is a story for another day, but it's funny. So I changed the thumbnail and I changed the title, and the video took off. I have never seen anything like it on YouTube. I started getting thousands of views. Keep in mind, the average view count on my drone channel was about 100. Thousands of views, hundreds of likes, comment after comment after comment. And I looked at, and I'm going to try to read every comment, but I can understand how these big channels can't do that. They have to hire staff to do that because it's a full-time job. But I've been reading every comment, every single comment, and if you made a comment on one of my videos and you don't see a heart next to it, that means for some reason it didn't show up in my feed of comments I haven't answered yet. But the comments were unbelievable, unbelievable, heartwarming comments, encouraging comments, comments that told personal stories of their own successes, of just what I've gone through, validating what I'm doing here. One negative comment from some troll out of hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of other comments. Quite frankly, I expected a lot more than that. Maybe the vegans haven't discovered me yet. They will. To say that I wasn't deeply moved would be totally unfitting. I'm 76 years old. For the past 10 years or so, I have felt irrelevant in this world, which just keeps changing and moving so fast. And it was kind of depressing. I've been feeling that there's really not a place for me. The world has no use for me anymore. I'm just an old guy waiting, to cash in his chips. And that's a bad feeling. You're getting older. And to feel irrelevant. Now, my kids love me, and I have kids and grandkids, and they're great and all, but everybody needs a purpose and a reason to feel like that they're contributing. And I didn't have that, and I couldn't find it. I tried it with the drone stuff, but it wasn't there. It wasn't fulfilling. And I hope that I can make you understand that after 10 years of feeling like a failure, irrelevant, and useless, what you great people wrote in your comments to me, and the compliments and the praise, I don't even, there's no words. There's just no words to describe what it did to me. And what it did to me, I think, has effectively changed my life. And that is a profound change. And for that, I needed to come on here and I needed to thank each and every one of you that clicked that subscribe button, that clicked that like button, that wrote a comment to me, that complimented me, and made me feel somewhat useful again. And y'all gave me a new sense of purpose. And I only hope that going forward, I manage to live up to your expectations. So thank you again. And with that, I'm still going to give you the rest of the day off and tell you to eat meat.